Yeah, that's my introduction. What's up, y'all? It's Joell Ortiz. I'm out here in Boston tonight, kicking off the House Slippers tour here in Club Church, and looks like it's gonna be fun tonight. I could tell it's one of those intimate club settings where the fan feels like he can be right there, he or she can be right there with the artist, and I love those kind of shows, man. To be honest, when I was recording House Slippers, to be honest with you, I just wanted to make sure I was in the most comfortable setting possible. That's why I chose the title to be House Slippers, because that's when I'm most comfortable at home, when I'm in a pair of house slippers, my gym basketball shorts and tank top, and I'm set. So I didn't want this album to feel like an album where I left home and went to work. I wanted the studio to feel like home, so I could talk about the things I wanted to talk about. And once I got up with the executive producers, the Heat Makers, and they put their 1-2 and spice into the album, and gave it a direction and sound to go alongside the stories I was talking about. It was just a mesh. And shout out to everybody else who also produced on the album, Ill Mind and Shaman XL, Frequency, and anybody else I would have missed. Once you get into a health kick, and that was the first time I've done that in my life. I had attempted it previously, but it failed. Because the road life is tough, to be honest with you. Like, you say I'm going to eat well and I'm going to exercise, and then you're on a 9-hour freaking whatever ride, bus ride, car ride, whatever you're in, Sprinter van ride, and then you're starving, and the furthest thing from your mind is, all right, now I'm going to get a salad. Like, it's like, all right, cool, like Wendy's, please. Like, or 7-Eleven, like something like that's going to make me feel full. Like, and then you can't really, it's tough to exercise on the road. So, I had this downtime after the Slaughterhouse album, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just tired of feeling the way I feel. I woke up one day and I looked in the mirror and was like, yo, dude, like, I hope, like, I had a moment of clarity, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I was just like, yo, I hope I don't got radio today, or I don't got studio or whatever, bro. Like, I just want to stay in the house and just be like bombed and stuff like that. And then, to be honest with you, like, in that same thought, I said to myself, like, what are you doing, dude? Like, these are the things that change your life. Why are you hoping you don't have to go to the studio? Why are you hoping you don't have radio? Like, this is the wrong attitude, homeboy. Like, and I said, all right, you got to quit it for a little bit. And it started out as a week, and then I was like, turn a week into 2 weeks. Then I was like, you did half of September, do the rest of September. And then September got done. It was like, go to Halloween with it. And I just kept giving myself these little short-term goals. And then I looked up in like 19 months. I was clean and working out and doing all that stuff. And there's a high that comes along with being sober, if that makes sense. Like, seeing things clearer, understanding yourself a little bit more. I had conversations with myself, not to seem bugged out or nothing, but like just conversations with myself. I asked myself questions and try to answer them internally. And then, just figuring out what I want to do, like, not just as a musician, but as a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Like, why are you doing this? Like, you have this voice and kids listening. What are you going to talk about this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 4 years since your last project. You've been running around with the Slaughterhouse. You've been on this group ride, and your solo career has taken a back seat. And not that the Slaughterhouse stuff wasn't successful and not celebrated, and I'm blessed to, have 3 monsters in my team and just good friends. But I missed being a solo artist, like, and when I got clean, that was the first thing I said to myself, like, yo, what's up with you though? Like, what about you? And I always read, fans' comments and on my Twitter and IG, and it's just like, we need a Joell record. We want to hear Joell join. We want to hear Joell join. I had this, and it just matched the timing. So I chose to record it then, and then, being sober, I was free to speak about everything I wanted to speak about. I was downstairs going through Twitter, and I saw Macklemore tweeted that, actually, what did he say? It's kind of ill, bro. I mean, any kind of support from someone like Macklemore is awesome. He said, but I know I'm a little late, but the homie at Joell Ortiz' new album is crazy. You can tell this guy loves what he does. Good reminder for us all. And you can't pay for those kind of cosigns. That's just real recognizing real, in my opinion. Good reminder for us all. I guess what he meant by that, I mean, if I had to take a guess at what he might have meant, was just like, do it for the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the music. Like, I feel like the music business, be out in front of the art sometimes. Like, the cool kid be getting further than the talented kid. And, you know, like, when you're talking honest, like music saved my life and what I'm talking about on this album, it'll cut across. It'll get through all the grease. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Macklemore, thank you, man. That was much appreciated. And, I mean, I'd love to do a record with somebody like a Macklemore, too. So, hopefully something like that could be in the works. You know what I mean? So, I'm excited. The album, yeah, we were just talking about it, like, timing. Everything's timing. Like, right now, all the guys are behind the House Slippers album. Like, they're all supporting me, and the energy is on that. And Royce, congratulations to Royce and Preen. They just announced that they're a group called Prime. It's going to be nuts. You know, Joe is putting out a tape, Some Love Lost, and then following with an album. Crooked has some announcements. I can't say. He's going to announce something tomorrow. So Slaughterhouse is a conglomerate. It's just moving. Like, there's a lot going on, man. I'm so proud of everybody. And I'm just happy that, you know, it's my time at this moment. So, House Slippers in stores. Yeah, my favorite track of House Slippers is Say Yes. Every now and again, I catch myself writing records to me, like to myself. And that's what Say Yes was. Like, there are these records that start out, like, for everybody else, I think. And then subconsciously, they end up being, like, messages to me. Say Yes is one of those where it started out as a prayer. Like, I was just going to be thankful for everything, and then it just turned into a, like, man, be honest, bro. Like, everything ain't all good. Like, you fight demons daily. Like, it's a great record. Therapeutic. I listen back to it, and it reminds me of things to be grateful for and things to not return to. Be a leader. Be a leader in every sense of the word. There's a couple of scenarios, couple of nights, couple of decisions, a couple of things I wish I could have back because I followed, but I can't get them back. You know, leadership, man, it goes a long way. Following fizzles out because there's no foundation. Like, you know, like, if you lead, it can't fizzle because you're out in front. You get what I'm saying? If you follow, the thing you follow can fizzle out, and then who are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? So be yourself and lead. You know what I mean? Like, just trust yourself. Listen to your gut. I always felt like my gut was the voice of God. So, you know, when it was just like, I don't go to that party. You're like, don't go to that party. Like, there's a couple, you know, don't go. I don't know. He looks like he's full of crap. Like, he probably is. Like, you know, like, lead. Like, and don't be afraid to say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and make sure that the people around you are the same way, because yes men will stagnate your moves, bro. If everything you make in the studio is hot, you ain't going nowhere. Somebody got to tell you that ain't it. Believe that. So just be a follower, man, and lead. I mean, be a leader and not follow. NEHip-Hop.com, huh? All right. Yeah, what? It's the boy Joell Ortiz, Brooklyn Zone. You already know what y'all looking at, man. This is NEHip-Hop.com. But this ain't any hip-hop. This is true hip-hop right here on NEHip-Hop.com.
I heard motherfuckers say he's nice for a Puerto Rican. I heard just a bunch of bullshit, but that's the same shit that makes Joy feel so much better when the road was fucked up. You know what I mean? It makes us feel so much better when I look back and be like, fat Puerto Rican nigga. Because hip-hop is hip-hop, man. They talking about, yo, you took a long break from your solo shit. I know you was doing Slaughterhouse shit, but it's going to be tough to get back to Joell Ortiz. I'm like, really? I didn't fall off. Like, the rhymes are still there. Plus, I grew up in the cold world. I'm a survivor.